Well, only 2 area softball programs are left standing. Lake Belton plays tomorrow night. Tonight, though, the reigning 2A champs, Crawford, look to become 1 win away from going back to Austin, looking to repeat as state champs. The regional final, game 1 tonight against Italy up in Whitney. A sold-out crowd at Whitney High School. First batter of the game, London Minix of Crawford thinks she's got one fouled off. Macy Cooper diving into foul ground to get the out on an incredible play. Still scoreless in the second. Emily Janik gets her 5th strikeout of the game. She strikes out 8 of the first 9. Crawford batters bottom half. Morgan Chambers base knock into shallow center field. Kinley Kate scores 1-0 Italy at that point. Lady Gladiators take game 1. 3-1 is your final. High school baseball, 2 games tonight in the regional semifinals. Cameron falls 4-2 in game 1 against Buna down at Sam Houston State, and Bosqueville falls 2-0 in game 1 against Windthorst out in Weatherford. That snaps a 25-game Bulldog win streak. The Big 12 tournament is in full swing today as the Bears look to lock up a spot in the coming NCAA tournament. But after a couple recent series losses to the 2 Oklahoma schools, that path became significantly more difficult. Bears facing Texas Tech in this morning's opener up in OKC. Bottom first, Drew Baker leading off for the Red Raiders, and he takes this one for a ride. It's got the distance. It's out of here. That's a solo shot to left. 3-0 Tech after 1. 4-0 in the third, and it's Baker again. Yeah, he moves it a little bit closer to center field. This one's not over the wall, but it hits the wall. That's an RBI double. Nate Rumbach scores 5-0 Tech at that point. Braxton Fulford follows up with one into shallow center. And no, this isn't a scene out of the Angels in the outfield. That is the Baylor defense. It drops, and that scores a run. 6-0 Tech gets the win 11-4, sending Baylor to the elimination bracket.
It's Baker, and it's 6.
Well, I mean, they lead off the game with a home run. And, you know, from that point on, it felt like it was uphill. And we got to give Montgomery credit. He did a great job being, I would say, effectively wild in the zone with all of his pitches. And, kind of had our guys, you know, on their heels. He was strike 1, foul ball. And then next, you know, we're 0-2. And we're just kind of, you know, at that point, now you're in defense mode a little bit.
The Bears are back in action. It's a 9 a.m. game again. At least it's on ESPNU. Kansas State is the opponent in the elimination bracket. The path to a national championship is never easy. There's a reason that for as proud of a program as MCC has in baseball, it still has just the 1 title. But this year's path could even be more ridiculous. 9 of the 10 teams in the field in Grand Junction were ranked in the top 10 of the final regular season rankings in junior college baseball. So now MCC is just focused on making sure it plays its best ball when needed.
It's a really strong field, and so I could see it going either direction. We could either be, you know, towards the top of the seeds, or else we could be towards the bottom, and just however they went about it. And either way, it didn't really matter. It's going to be, you got to win games on the field.
Yeah, that's very true. 10 a.m. Central is the first pitch of the Highlanders opener against Florence Darlington Tech. Well, today was day 1 of the NCAA Track and Field West Regionals down in College Station, and 4 athletes qualified for the regional quarterfinals from Baylor. The Bears are living up to their billing as quarter mile U with Howard Fields III, fresh off a Big 12 title you see here, qualifying in the 400. But as a team, the Bears are feeling good. Baylor got some key pieces back for this weekend from injury, including senior pole vaulter Tuesday Tidwell.
I think we're in pretty good shape. We lost one this week to COVID, and you know, that's unfortunate, but it's just the times we're living in. Tuesday's back. She's been doing some short runs, but jumping over 14 foot.
The regionals continue with day 2 tomorrow. That's it for sports. We'll be right back.